Hello, to book commitments, and welcome if you're new. Hello, my name is Christina, and I got three books, and today I'm going to talk about three of the books I'm reading. I'm gonna let y'all know a little bit about them. There's other books I'm reading as well, but these are the three I'm going to talk about because I put on hold on some of the other books that I was reading, and definitely want to read these books. So this is my pier book, and it's called The Ladies' Room. And every Tuesday, I go to the pier down the street from my house. It's like walk out my front door, and it's right there, not far. And it's by Carolyn Brown. This book is good. They're at a church, and her aunt passed away. They're having a funeral, and two of her cousins are making fun of her. They always keep secrets, and they're told in the ladies' room. And Billy Lee is her Aunt Garrett's neighbor, and Truly overhears her cousins talk about her husband cheating on their wedding day, cheating the day before their wedding, the whole time they've been married. He has been cheating. It's the whole neighborhood, the whole town knows because it's, I guess, a small town. So it's like, it's kind of like you live in a small town. Everybody, like, LaPorte's a small town where I live. And trust me, everybody knows when you take shit. That's how tiny. It's like, they know when you do something. It's like, if you go out in your front yard and you light up a cigarette, the cops know you lit a cigarette in your front yard. There's cameras everywhere. I just recently found out a month ago that our outside street lights on Tip Top have cameras on it. And then watch everything that goes on down every street. I didn't know that. And I even confronted it to one of the City of LaPorte workers, and he goes, "Oh yeah, these cameras have been up there for a long time." But this book is good, and her two cousins pray they don't get the house. They pray that they don't get the whatnots and knickknacks. All they want is her money. And hopefully they leave her money when she dies. But everything gets left to Truly. The house, the knickknacks, the money, the whole 9 yards. She gets it all because she is the least out of her nieces that she respects. The other two, when they see their aunt, they hide in barrels and hide in the grocery store or wherever they're at. They hide from their aunt. It's good. You have to read it to understand. And I'm actually on, I think, let's see. I'm on chapter 2 of this book. Chapter 2, page 20. Not bad so far. It is good. I like this book, and I definitely would recommend that book. The next book, it's the best. It's part 2. It's a bestseller book, but it's part 2. The first book is A Child Called It. That is book 1, and I bought book 2 because I didn't know. And it's The Lost Boy. This book is sad because Mama locks the boy, leaves the boy down in the garage on an army cot. She doesn't want to feed him. She doesn't want to take care of him. She wants nothing to do with this kid. She sends him off to school. That's the only time he gets anything good to eat. He's basically asking people, do you want the rest of your bread? Do you want the rest of this? Are you going to eat that apple? And he has to put the stuff in his book bag and takes it home so he has food. He barely gets anything to eat. And it's like, to me, it's like Mama puts a dog dish down there with water, a bowl of water. That's all you get. You gotta make it last all day. It's sad. And all this little boy wants is a family to love him and treat him and have respect. It is so sad. And it is based on a true story. This book made me cry. I started crying in this book. I was reading it in bed. My husband saw tears running down my eyes. And he knows. He thought it was this TV show that we were watching. It's something on there made me cry. And I said, no, the book. And I showed him and read the part in this book that made me actually cry. And he's like, that is pretty sad. Same with this book here, Ladies' Room. I cried in it too. One, I did cry in it because her aunt passed away, but the way her cousins treat her is wrong. Family shouldn't treat family like that. And that made me cry. The next book I'm reading, and I'm on chapter 6 of this book. I got to chapter 6 yesterday. It's a deadly game of magic. These kids went to school function, and they only had one bus and couldn't fit everybody, so they asked some of the students to drive to the next town. It's based in Texas, not far from Dallas. But the car breaks down, and they're at this house, and they stop, and they go up there to see if they could use a phone to call a tow truck, because one of the boys, his father owns a tow truck company, and they were going to call him and see if somebody could come out here, and da-da-da-da-da-da. So they called and let them know, and there's a bad rainstorm, so they're stuck in this house. Okay, man said yes, come on in, stay, don't go out, sit in the car and wait. It's raining, it's thundering, it's bad. Come on in, have a seat in the living room. Things start happening. There's a dark room in the back by the kitchen. And the girl sees a shadow. The boy, I just got the reading, the boy falls asleep in the chair. On a chair. And everybody goes in the kitchen because they're making cheese sandwiches. And they go in the living room. And they thought he was dead, but he was asleep. And when he wakes up, there's a head sitting there. That's creepy. The house is spooky. The old lady said she was leaving to go to Dallas. But come to find out, I think they stayed. And oh my god, this house is like so creepy. It says, seeking shelter from a flying Texas storm, Lisa and their friends become trapped inside a house that seems abandoned. But is it? As the thunderstorm wanders, the phone goes dead. A lifelike plaster head definitely appears. The plaster head, that's when he finds the plaster head sitting beside of him. A dim body hand taps on the mantle, the fireplace mantle, and going yes. Their friends are now unwriting players in increasingly strengthened games of an evil magician. The keys to their survival lies in the mysterious room at the end of the hall, but they must act quickly to avoid the magician's grand finale murder. So the magician's going to kill them one by one. And it's like, oh my god, this would be a good book to read in the month of October for Halloween. And who knows, I may read this again in the month of October for Halloween. I do want to do a Halloween TBR. And see if I can't find 5 scary books to read. That's another book, very good one. I am actually going to say I would recommend these books. Definitely would recommend these books for you to check out and read. The Lost Boy, I would probably read book 1 and then book 2, but I'm reading book 2. But then I will, I have written down on books I want to get. I have book 1, and I will look for it and try to get it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified. If you have read any of the books that I just talked about, let me know in the comments what you think about about it. And if you would like to read the book, pause this video, write the name of the book down. I also have these books written down on my Goodreads that I'm reading, so you can look on Goodreads as well. I will link my description handle down below. You can look me up, Christina Green, on Goodreads. And you'll see. Until next time, bye guys.